Chari, we have Dr. Andrew Fleming, a very inspiring speaker. He's the Deputy High Commissioner to Andhra Pradesh in Telangana, and he essentially promotes business and trade between UK and India, and is a strong promoter of innovations. And we have requested him to spend just about 5-10 minutes sharing with us his thoughts and a few motivating words, and encouraging all the municipalities and all the innovators, and perhaps share some experiences of working with UK-based innovators and startups. So Dr. Andrew, welcome, and thank you for accepting our request. And we look forward to hearing from you now.
ASCII. Oops.
Yes.
Yep, we're good.
Yes, we can hear you.
Yep. Thank you to everybody from ASCII and UNDP for the invitation to address you this afternoon, this evening. I don't know what you call it, but anyway, I know you've had a very long day of discussion. Your agenda looked really good. I was a bit committed during the day, so I'm only joining now. But I hope all of your guests, all of your participants that have been online throughout the day have got what they wanted out of the session. I'm sure there's been much exchange of ideas and good practice on what is a really, really important area. I understood from my colleagues that the request was to talk a little bit about the plastic waste management landscape in the UK. So that is what I prepared to do. I hope that will be of interest and help. The UK has an estimated 5 million tons of plastic waste generated each year, and nearly half of that is the result just of packaging alone. And in 2018, household plastic packaging consumption in the UK totaled more than 1.5 million metric tons. The collaboration was the highest in, the UK is made up of a number of different countries. We have Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland, England, and Wales had the highest collection rate of 72%, and this compared rather unfavourably to the 45% collection rate across UK as a whole. So definitely there was is a sense that the Welsh government are doing very well in that respect. Overall, the recycling rate of plastic packaging in the UK has been steadily rising, and it reached 46% in 2017. Ambitious but realistic targets have been set out to increasing the recycling rate of plastic packaging to 50% by 2025 and 55% by 2030. And single-use plastic does have a number of benefits, and these include contributing to food safety and hygiene, and reducing packaging weight in transit, and thereby reducing energy and emissions that will be generated by using alternative materials. And in addition, single-use plastic has also been much more visible, even in areas where we've seen previously much reduction through this last 10 months of the pandemic for many additional reasons. But nevertheless, it remains a big challenge, and one that our country, like India, and like just about every other country globally, is trying to find the right solutions for. There's a number of initiatives aimed at changing the way that plastics are designed, produced, used, and then reused, and ultimately disposed of and reprocessed by all stakeholders. I'll give 4 very brief examples. The Plastic Pact is a collaboration of businesses in the UK, which has set a target to eliminate unnecessary single-use plastic packaging, for all plastic packaging to be reusable and recyclable or combustible, and for 70% of it to be recycled by 2025. And again, this is something that we will continue to watch and report on as the time goes by. The second example, the Plastics Industry Recycling Action Plan. This is an industry-wide action plan which includes increased collection of recyclable plastics, improved sorting, and developing end markets for the recycled plastics. Third, we have the UK Circular Plastics Network, which aims to bring together plastic product users through a program of networking and knowledge sharing events. And finally, supermarkets and retailers also have numerous initiatives aimed at reducing plastic packaging, having plastic-free aisles and allowing customers to use their own packaging containers when they are shopping. And this, in part, of course, is in response to the compulsory charge on any plastic packaging used by shoppers when they visit a supermarket. There are a few of the initiatives that are going on in the UK, and I know that here in India there are innumerable initiatives as well. Some of them at a very local level, some of them at state level, some of them more broadly. But I think there's definitely learning to be had by exchanging the experience that we have, that the experiences across India, and of course what is happening in other parts of the world. Let me say also a little bit about the UK strategy. There have been some sweeping changes for how the UK deals with plastic waste in recent years. One solution is to improve recycled plastic is the same quality as virgin plastic. Such schemes have major backers from operators in the global plastics chain. The UK government is also consulting on taxing manufacturers that use plastic packaging unless it is made from 30% minimum recycled material. And the government has also been consulting on changes to the extended producer responsibility scheme, where proposed changes will see manufacturers take responsibility for life cycle of their products and packaging and pay the full cost of recycling or disposal of their packaged waste. As I say, from the UK, there are a few examples. Here in India, my post here in Hyderabad has been engaged with a number of stakeholders, the UNDP being one, who are doing a really exciting work here in the state, and which I think you have undoubtedly heard about in the course of the day, so I will not say too much more, other than, our desire is really to engage particularly with younger people here, who I think, are the people that can really make the change for the future. This year, I think most of the participants will know that my government is hosting the UN Climate Change Conference in Glasgow, Scotland, towards the end of the year. Plastic waste is one of the elements that will undoubtedly be discussed in some detail on a wide and ambitious agenda there. But also this year, earlier this year, in fact, in Italy, there is a Youth for Climate event being hosted by the Italian government. And, we've also been trying to work with our colleagues from Italy on some of our initiatives and engagement with young people here. And Italy, in fact, are the UK's partner for delivering the COP26 event towards the end of this year as well. So I think, you know, you can expect us to continue to be engaging on a range of issues. I think we are going to be doing some more activity with UNDP in the course of the months leading up to the COP. And, you know, I encourage you to look out for us to follow our UK in Hyderabad handle for information on Twitter. You know, we're always very keen to talk and have any conversations with anybody in the sector that's interested in knowing and understanding more about what the UK is doing in respect to its challenges with managing plastic. And equally, you know, we remain keen to hear from here. I think that Hyderabad in particular is a city of immense innovation, something that has struck me since I arrived in 2017. You know, it is the startup community that are providing many of the solutions that we need to the innumerable challenges that we face in life. And this is one of the areas, you know, where there's a number of startups that are doing different things. You know, I think all of us should give our support and encouragement to their work. And I'm certainly always interested in hearing about new innovations, as are my colleagues. I'm sorry the speech is a little bit rambled, but hopefully it covered the points. As I say once more, I do congratulate ASCI and UNDP on this event. I do reiterate my message that young people are key in this, and we really should engage them to be the change makers for the next generation by teaching them to use alternatives to plastic from a young age. And I'm really heartened that so many young people that I've been engaged with have really embraced this agenda and are going out to try and make changes. Their parents and other family members' habits. So thank you very much. I think I've probably gone over my 5 minutes, but I hope it was of some use and interest to the participants. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Andrew. I think particularly the point you made about networks and the importance of having such networks for promoting innovations is really well taken. I think that's the need of the hour in India as well. So thank you very much for sharing your ideas and thoughts with us.